أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما. May the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all the prophets and those who follows them. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I am going to share some thoughts about Dawa'h, convey versus convert. In the Islamic tradition, the concept of outreach and spreading the message of Islam is deeply rooted in the message of idea of conveying rather than converting. The distinction is very crucial as it reflects the Islamic approach to inviting others to faith, emphasizing the education and understanding over coercion or persuasion. Dawah, or the call to Islam, is the act of inviting the people to understand and embrace the teachings of Islam. It is based on the principle of conveying the message of monotheism and the prophetic mission of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as expressed in the Quran and Sunnah. Dawah is not about forcing people to adopt a new faith, rather providing an environment with the knowledge and understanding necessary to make informed decisions about the spiritual lives. In Islamic theology, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is the final messenger tasked with conveying the universal message of Islam to whole humanity. So this mission was not limited to a specific group or race or region, but was intended for the entire world. So after Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Muslims took on the responsibility of continuing this mission by spreading the teachings of Islam through peaceful means. Islam always emphasizes the concept of free will, allowing individuals to choose their path without coercion. The Quran repeatedly stresses there is no compulsion in religion, underscoring the importance of personal choice and conviction in embracing Islam. This principle aligns with the idea of conveying rather than converting, as it respects the autonomy of individuals to decide their spiritual affiliations. The Quranic term balag means to convey or deliver the message. It highlights the responsibility of Muslims to ensure that the teachings of Islam are communicated effectively and sincerely. This reinforces the idea that the primary duty of Muslims is to convey the message, not by converting others to Islam. That's why in this Surah Al-Ghashiyah, Allah is telling, فَذَكِّرْ إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مُذَكِّرْ. He is telling to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you are only a reminder, not a controller. You have no control over their hearts, only Allah is having the control over them. So even the jihad, which is the most misunderstood term in Islam, which means for striving God's cause, which was the duty of Prophet and the Muslims, did not aim at converting people to Islam. Rather, its aim was to remove all the obstacles in the way of Islamic message so that the Islam can be delivered freely and people would not be prevented from listening to it or to know it. That is the role the Prophet ﷺ can fulfill to remove the obstacles which prevent him from delivering his message. So in summary, the Islamic approach to outreach is centered on conveying the message rather than converting. This approach respects individual freedom and emphasizes the education and understanding as the core elements. By focusing on conveying rather than converting, Muslims aim to provide a clear and respectful invitation to Islam, allowing individuals to make informed decisions about their spiritual paths. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.